Alright guys, hello, I'm Lezren, welcome back. Today I'm trying something a little different. I'm not actually streaming. I was streaming previously, but right now I am not. So we're going to go with a recording option and I just kind of want to test it out. This might be my new format that I try. So I might break these up between 30-minute sessions. Might go a little longer, a little shorter, I don't know yet. But to get back from where I was before, I went ahead and skipped some time since my last video, and I kind of fixed this. This is very much a temporary band-aid. This is actually number 2. Number 1 should be over here, but I'm just having to let it speed up. What I should have done is probably have it slow down, but this will work just fine. So this should allow our missions to go ahead with the moon mission. So let me see here. In doing so, obviously, everything finished. So I could probably fly all these fairly sequentially. I can't do them all at once because it's going to have to, the launch pad's going to have to repair itself every time. So, but what I need to do is launch this satellite. Everything is complete, apparently. I didn't launch this satellite, did I? I think I was going to have to cancel this one because it has the potato problem. May have to cancel both of these unless I can somehow fix that, ensure the potato bug that is in this mod. So what I might do is just do a flyby of the moon. I'm just kind of getting caught up again. Let's see, fly a vessel anywhere nearby. Yes. Need an ionization scan, which I have on one of those. Remote tech. Oh, that's right. Critic, yeah. So I can do with this one. I can probably do, yeah, and I can do part of that one. So, this is actually complete except for a few things. This should be done. Unless it's one of these. I think it is actually seeing, and it needs to be within East Shore Station, right? Yep. Which East Shore, right there. So number 1 is probably within range of it. Let me see. I know I have that on one of my satellites. And this is definitely one of them. Where's East Shore? That is East Shore. Yeah, see, that should have completed it. I don't remember if I used this one before or I used number 2. That's kind of why I'm trying this, because I know number 2 has it on there as well. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, so I did try that one before. It was number 1. And that is the reason for all that. So, okay. Can I do any of this? No. Okay, that's what I thought. Let's get back to Space Center. I think what I will do is go ahead and send the moon mission Before I do that, though, I need to do one more thing. I need to make sure I have satellites or antenna pointing at my active vessel. So this one, Kerbin, good. Active vessel, good. And the one Kerbin should work for that. Okay, so let's switch. And I need to make sure the same thing on this. Don't need that. Kerbin should take care of that one. It's actually completely useless to have Geocomsat 2. So I'm going to change that to active. And we're still good. Okay. Awesome. All right, let's launch a mission. Let's just jump right into it. I need science for RCS. Once I get RCS, I'll probably put up new satellites, honestly, because I'm tired of those. Apparently, I am back to having city lights, which I usually delete the city lights just because it's I don't think it looks that good. It's part of Eve, but it's neither nor here nor there. And I do want these, but I'm kind of worried I won't be able to actually finish this contract because of that potato problem. So I'm kind of hesitant to actually launch them. Although I could get the money that comes out of it no matter what. I think I will probably just cancel this one. It's going to hurt a little bit because I think it's technically a failure. I know I updated this mod and it should have fixed that potato problem. I don't remember when I took these two, if it was before. I know this one was before I updated. I don't know if this one was before or after I updated. It does have the potato problem as well, so hopefully it was before and not after. Alright, so let's do this. Let's roll this one out. It's going to take 2 days. Let's just warp to it. That is a pretty good time right there to do this. Before I launch, though, nope. Is there any more observational surveys? That's actually a pretty good aircraft one. Okay, well, not now. Let's do the moon mission. That's kind of where we are. It's where we stand. It's where we need to go, and that's where a lot of the science will be had. So, just to review, flyby. I believe I should be able to do this as well, and probably part of this because I'm going to try to. I should be able to transmit. I will transmit, I should say. Not going to land. I don't know if I'll be able to orbit, but I can try. So that'll be some decent money. Anywhere nearby the moon. So I just have to get in within the sphere of influence of the moon. So I'm going to just call it the moon instead of the mun from now on. Just so you know. That's what I'm used to, because that's what we have in real life. It's hard to change that. Wait. Interesting, it's scanning already. Huh, okay. Strange things sometimes. I do want to edit this. I don't need the... Well, I mean, I might keep the name. Let's just keep the name. Delta V. Sounds good. Thrust, don't really care. Thrust to weight is nice to have. Thrust offset, I don't really care. The torque, I don't care. Surface thrust to weight, I don't really care. I mean, the thrust to weight should pretty much take care of that. I might make a new HUD or something eventually with all these things, but acceleration, don't care. Suicide burn distance. This is more of a landing thing. I don't want it on the vessel. I'll put it that way. Air intake, don't care. Part count, don't really care. Just want to truncate this a little bit. Current SOI, longitude, see, orbital, period. Yes. Eccentricity. Well, no, that's in my orbit. I don't want those. I want this to have the orbital period. Right there. Okay. And that's about it. Okay. Just want to check everything, do a little once over. Bear with me 1 second here. Okay, let's do this. I just had to check something on my desktop. Staging looks good. All right, we have a total 5,300 delta V. I believe that should be plenty for a flyby, at the very least. Could have sworn I had more in the build phase, but maybe I didn't. And again, this is the experimental flight engineer, or the experimental Kerbal engineer. So it may not be accurate. Totally accurate, I should say. All right, antenna should be good with the antenna. I don't think there's really anything else I need to do. Okay. Let's try this. This is going to be a real-life event. I actually need to turn off my FPS here because it is in the way. There we go. It was up here if you didn't see it. All right. Let's do a 3, 2, 1. Liftoff of the moon flyby. Satellite bound for, very least, a flyby of the moon. Good luck on your journey. We are looking good so far. fairly stable rocket. Famous last words as usual. Okay, let's start the gravity turn a little bit more than that. Come on, Vector. And we're about to have separation. We have a good separation. Alright, let's go ahead and get a gravity turn going. Getting a little bit of wobble. Not the most efficient launch, but I think it'll work. And we are about to altitude. Gonna go to probably 80. And let's cut throttle. Separate fairing. A little more explosive than I would prefer for those. Let's turn on the antenna. And what we're gonna do is target mission control. Actually, I'm going to target number mission control. If I do mission control, it should bounce off any satellite. So that's what it should do. I'm going to go ahead and add a maneuver. And the delta V I have in this stage quite a bit, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and use it to get up to orbital velocity to where I want it to be. See, I have 1844, assuming this is accurate. So, just in case, I am going to hit the node. Oh, balls. And burn. Already there? I am. Okay, let's do a full burn then. I wasn't fast enough. That's fine. Go to kill rotation. I'm just pulling up a little bit so I can try and bring up my AVWAPs. And let's turn you off. I need to burn upwards. Otherwise, I will not stay in orbit. Okay. There we go. That was a extremely inefficient burn, but it worked out. Now, this is 81, so I'm going to create an actual node here. To put me in orbit properly. Okay, so node and burn on the next node. Or execute, I mean. And that should put me where I need to be. Whether or not I'm in control of this rocket, it should still get me into orbit. Yeah, see, I actually lost control of it. Last I remember, if you told it mission control, it would actually bounce off of whichever satellite it needed to work. Which I may have just used it incorrectly, but we'll see. I'll just have to wait for the orbit to work, and then I can adjust. So we have about 3 minutes. I'm going to time warp a little bit. We have plenty of delta V. All right, 12 seconds. And we are in a proper orbit. Awesome. And luckily, our solar panels are pointed in the correct direction, so... Why are you down there? Oh, okay, that's my fairing. That had me a little confused. So let me time warp a little bit. It will get us back into control of this rocket. I don't think I can start an experiment while not being in control of it. The only thing I need to do is this guy. Yep, can't send a command. Okay. I was kind of seeing if I could cheat the system a little bit, but... Should be coming up on it. There we go. First of all, start that. Ooh, that's actually finished. Track complete. Awesome. Okay, so that one is done. I need to get to the moon now. Yep. Where are you? There you are. Okay, I'll probably wait. And it'll probably be number 2. We'll see. And there is our moon. with an almost free return. Looks like a pretty good capture right there. I don't have an apoapsis, but if that is accurate, it looks like I'm going around it. There it is. "17 kilometers. That is about perfect. I think I should be able to get a capture out of that. 857. I should have plenty of delta V in this first stage. So, what I might do, set up a collision. Might have to do this manually, because I'll ditch the large stage, first stage, technically second stage without the solids. So I can ditch those, clean up my trash, and then fix it with the LV 909. So, first of all, where am I? About to lose. I'm not quite in low connection loss yet. Oh, I am almost out of electric charge though. So let's stop the kill rotation. I need to get some power back in this thing, so I think what I'll do is change it to number 1. Just so I can maintain control for much longer. But what I'm going to want to do is execute the next node. Almost at a full electric charge. Excellent. I'm having to babysit this a little bit more than I'd like, but that's fine. That's just because my satellites aren't working quite like I want them to, and I just lost control due to the position of the KSC. So I might lose this rocket. That kind of sucks. Which I don't even know if I can stop this. Yep. That sucks. Worst time I could ever lose connection to the KSC. I should have fixed it first. And it's not a dark side problem. I had plenty of connection. I don't know why I'm lost. This is irritating me. Well, that's what happens. You just lose rockets. I will see if this is salvageable. I don't think it will be because it's going to be headed in the completely wrong direction. I mean, not completely. It's headed prograde, which is where it needs to go. So we'll see what happens, honestly. This will be interesting. Oh, it did actually lose it. Well, remote tech, that's a little bit of a cheese. I do have to say. It is a cheese, but that's fine. Alright. Saved it. Where's the moon? Let's try this again. The only reason I went prograde is due to the fact that solar panels. There's a very high encounter. Okay, let's trim that down. Okay, so 10 kilometers. Nice. I'm going to do that because I do want it to impact. What I will do now is go ahead and change this way to, let's just do Kerbin. How long am I? 24 minutes. Yes. Let's do node and execute. Unfortunately, it's going to put me out of solar cell. I do have quite a bit of energy. I don't know if I have 24 minutes of it, especially with this satellite or this antenna working. I can... Thought I could turn this off. Guess not. Can turn off. Didn't know that was still on. That's my emergency power right there, so okay. Just checking everything. I can actually probably... How long do I have? Not long. Long enough to do this, though. Okay. Let's toggle that off. Okay, I'm actually holding. That should be plenty of power. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's try it. About to go dark side. We'll have 0. Yeah. Yeah, at least had some incoming power. At least before. Should be coming back in the lights soon. Luckily, right before the node. And I do have enough power. Good. Good. And I'm gaining. Even better. All right, about 30 seconds. 10 to burn. Don't really like that wobble, but it is what it is. Okay, what kind of... Looks like we do, in fact, maybe have an impact there. Let's complete that. Excellent. Excellent. I don't think that could have gone any better. I even have 47 Delta V left. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to make sure I have an impact before I ditch this stage, which I should. This should be pretty freaking accurate. Okay, well, tell you what, I am probably going to take a break here. And next time, we'll see where this goes. Thanks for joining. I've been Lezren. See you next time.